What's up, y'all? It's Kairos. It's been about a year since I uploaded on this channel, and I'm so sorry, but we're so back. And today we're gonna be doing a very casual pickup video. So let's get started with the outerwear. My first outerwear pickup is this Arvid Perfecto jacket from Demeulemeester. This is from Fall Winter 24, and wow, dude. And Fall Winter 24 was such a great show. And this Perfecto jacket is one of the things that really stood out to me. On the Demeulemeester website, it says this is made from a vintage luxe grain leather. I have no idea what that means. And it is finished in what appears to be like glitter. On the front, it has 4 pockets. It has one hidden pocket right here on the chest. It has another cargo style pocket right here by the waist. And it has 2 concealed side pockets. And all the pockets have zippers except for this one that's notched in. The sleeves also have zippers, which allow you to flare the sleeve opening. Now let's talk about the cherry on top of this jacket. Shearling collar from Demeulemeester. When I was watching the show, I saw that they had this collar on a lot of outerwear pieces. They had it on a coat, they had it on a caban. But when I got the email that Fall Winter 24 was live, I went to go check out some of the stuff that I liked, and I saw that the fucking collar was sold separately. Like, that actually genuinely pissed me off. A huge pro of the collar being sold separately is that I can transfer it from jacket to jacket as long as it has a lapel. And the curls are so defined, and I like the ombre effect. It's such a beautiful piece. Next, we have this Balenciaga bomber jacket from one of their recent winter collections. This uses a very supple calf skin. It's like navy black. Like, it looks black, but it also looks blue. And on the parts of this jacket where it's been distressed, that blue kind of shines through more. So that suede is literally like a navy blue. Bombers are my favorite jacket silhouette. This is definitely the best bomber I've ever owned. The quality on this is insane. Like, the leather, the way it's finished, the distressing on the hem, the sleeves, the seams, the double zipper, big black chunky zipper too. I love chunky zippers. It's lined with 100% real shearling in black, and it keeps you so warm. It's insane how warm this jacket is. This is like one of the most expensive things I've ever bought. So I really spammed it last winter just because I had to get my money's worth. But yeah, this jacket is so sick, and it's honestly my favorite jacket. I'm not gonna lie. Next, we have this padded Workdog in herringbone from Comme. It's a very simple jacket, but that simplicity is kind of why I was drawn to it. This is something that I can throw on every night to go get dinner or hang out with my friends. It has 2 front pockets, and that's it. That's all you get for pockets on this. I am a huge fan of side pockets, so would have been, a little nice to have somewhere I could put my hands in. This one is christened with about 12 Comme crossballs. It's pretty simple, so there isn't too much to say about this, but it's a classic silhouette that you can never go wrong with. I love that subtle pattern that kind of shifts hues depending on what sort of lighting condition you're in. And it gives it that extra oomph compared to the canvas version of this jacket. Also, quick intermission because more content is on the way. I have picked up a lot of chrome in the past 2.5 years, including these Birkenstocks and this multicolor cross patch strap that is not going to be talked about in this video, but I will probably drop my entire Chrome Hearts collection as the next video. I am waiting on a few special orders from the end of last year as well as January, so hopefully those can get here before I record the next video. But yeah, look forward to that one. And the last outerwear piece for this video is going to be this very sexy coat from Dirk Bikkembergs. It's composed of this absolutely stunning brown wool. When it comes to fashion, I would say brown is like a top 2 color for me. I like brown pants, brown shirts, brown jackets, and not brown shoes though. Kinda Getting back to this coat right here, it's wool, it's gonna be soft, and it's gonna be super cozy. But what I like most and what really separates this coat from a lot of other brown wool coats is the brown leather trim on every single exposed end of this jacket. It goes all the way around the collar. You even have the sleeves finished in this brown leather, and the very bottom of the coat is also finished in that brown leather. I think that's really cool, and I haven't seen anything like that. It's an interesting way to complicate a garment and to kind of elevate it from just being an essential piece to kind of that elevated essential piece of clothing. The length on this is fine. I do like my coats to be a little longer, and in a perfect world, I would love my coats to drag on the floor. The pockets on this coat aren't the deepest in the world, but they're fine, you know, they work. But yeah, that's the last outerwear piece from Dirk Bikkembergs. Let's move on to the pants. The first pair of denim, every time I say denim, I can't stop thinking about that meme. Now when I say jeans, I'm thinking about two Hollis, bro. You can't win, bro. Oh wait, our first pair of pants are these Balenciaga Garde loose baggy jeans. These are really simple. There's not a lot going on, like it's an essential item. I think everyone should have a pair of light washed baggy blue jeans. Why I chose these over the Acme Studio 2023. The wash on these, in my opinion, is superior. It's a Glacier Icy White. These have the perfect baggy fit, but there is a flaw. You cannot ride a bike in these. The crotch drops way too low that when you sit on the bike seat, it's hard to get on and it's hard to get off. Pause. But it did happen that one of the few times I rode a bike last year, I was wearing these and I embarrassed myself because I looked like I didn't know how to ride a bike. So don't wear these to ride a bike. Yeah. But other than that, perfect jeans. The color is beautiful and the way they fit is somehow even more beautiful. But yeah, that's the Balenciaga Garde baggy denim. Next, we have another pair of pants. These are the Demeulemeester Clear Comfort denim. Okay, I'm gonna lock in. Let's talk about how I discovered these, because Demeulemeester isn't like super prominent in the male fashion space. Like it's not at the forefront as it is compared to, you know, in the women's world, where there are way more women that wear Demeulemeester than men. From what I've seen on TikTok, I don't know. It might be different. I might be in a bubble, but that's just my observations. But yeah, I was perusing through fashion YouTube last January, so I've had these pants for a year. But last January, I was watching a Jason Wong video. Shout out to Jason Wong. Like, he's one of the better fashion YouTubers. He has amazing taste. He had a pair of black Clairs, and they weren't waxed or anything, but the way they fit him was like I was watching the video, I was like, oh my god, like these pants are perfect. Like the way they fall, the way they don't flare out at the hips. Like these pants have insane structure. Like look at the structure. Like guys, it's a perfect rectangle. Like, and it's just it hits so good on body. And I immediately influenced Essence, Demeulemeester, Claire. I already had a pair of black denim at the time. I had like Acme 2021 M's. Those have been out-rotated. So these outlived those, just to show like, this is the better product. I picked these up in wax brown, and then a week later I picked them up in wax black, and then a month later I picked them up in dark gray, like a vintage gray. And and I still have all three pairs still, and I still rotate through all the pairs because it's just that perfect everyday jean. The way these fit is what I feel like the default pair of denim should fit like. They're not too wide, they're not too skinny, they're literally perfect. Back to these pants in specific, waxed brown is something that I did not see a lot on pants, period. And it just looked so good to me, like the way it has that waxy finish on that brown, it's honestly like pretty sexy, I can't lie. The tassel hangs right on this belt loop and it drags on the floor. And I just like how that makes your silhouette look. I think it's cool. Like I said earlier, I love when stuff hangs off me. Awesome. And how could I forget another really great part about Demeulemeester jeans is that the pockets are deep as hell. Like, look at this. Like, you can't see it, but like, my whole hand and the beginning of my forearm can enter the pocket. Like, you can fit like 4 iPhones in there. It's crazy. Our next pair of pants are these Olans from Demeulemeester. These are from the same season, fall winter 24, as the leather Perfecto. These are basically like the Claire's. These are a lot wider, but they still keep that same like rectangle perfect shape. Like the structure on like Demeulemeester pants like is insane. Like even though they're intentionally oversized, the way they're tailored and sewn together is just, it's hard. Like it's hard, bro. The pants are hard. And as it goes with a lot of Demeulemeester pants, I got these in green, and then a few weeks later I got them in cherry red because they fit so good in green. Why not get them in red as well? And I don't really rock a lot of red denim, and I don't think red denim is like something you see way too often. That's just something I have on the back burner. The pockets, like I said with the flares, they're deep as hell. So you can fit like 5 books in here. There's not too much to say about these because they're just denim. I do wear these a lot. They go with a lot of my shoes. I love the way they just puddle over everything, but not too much, you know, nothing too crazy like some wide ass Rick pants would. The crotch on these is a little lower, but it's not as bad as the Balenciaga ones. I think these are also better than the Baggy 2023s just because of the structure. And the reason why I keep comparing all my baggy pants to the Baggy 2023s is because I feel like it's just good information to have in comparison to the baggy jeans. Another thing I want to talk about on these though is the back pocket. The back pocket on these sits a little lower than conventional. So when I hang my wallet chain and wallet in here, it gives my wallet chain a little bit extra length and a little bit extra drop, which I really love. So that's why I wear these pants all the time. The next pair of pants we have are these Rick Owens Dark Shadow Geth double knees. I'm actually wearing these, but in black denim right now. Yeah, as usual, that's just how my brain works. These fit really well, actually, compared to like Carhartts, for example. These have a lower crotch, and they also were way longer, so they stack on your pants. Double knees were like super trendy in the pandemic. The Carhartt ones, all vintage Carhartt was super trendy. I think it's cool to see a Rick Owens iteration of the classic silhouette. And I would turn these around for y'all, but bro, they're just gonna fall. They're way too heavy to be held up by these hangers. But on the back, it has like, you know, those utility pockets on both sides, where on a normal pair of Carhartts, you find it on one side. Yeah, Carhartts aren't made from Japanese denim, so these don't fall. Yes, perfect. Yeah, so these have been getting heel dragged a lot, and I kind of like that. Like, I think it's cool. Like, I like destroying my Rick. I know that sounded kind of corny, but whatever. I like heel dragging the absolute shit out of my Rick Owens pants because I just like it like that. I want them to be murdered. I'm gonna say this on YouTube, but yeah. If you can see the black pair, I've had these for a little bit longer, so I have cleaned these up a lot more. But yeah, looking forward to wearing these a little bit more and washing them for the first time. They'll probably fit slightly better and drag on the floor less. But yeah, Rick Owens Geth double knees, and that is the last pant for this video. Okay, so moving on to the bag pickups. This is the Balenciaga Rodeo bag in a large. One of the reasons why I bought this bag last Christmas, I think this was my Christmas gift, I can't remember. But one of the reasons why I bought this bag was I needed a new bag because I was bored of the other one I was taking to work. This one has a lot of compartments, so I really only need one to put my work Mac in. So it works for that function. I haven't traveled with this bag yet because I haven't really gone anywhere besides Mexico City since last year, and I was not taking this with me. It comes in like, dude, they make like so many variations. You get the mini, you get the small, you get the medium, you get the large. Recently, they made an extra large, which is slightly bigger than this. But at the time of purchase, there was no extra large, and this was the biggest size Rodeo bag you could get. So I got this because I feel like the smaller the bag you go, the more feminine it looks. And there's nothing wrong with men wearing feminine bags, but me personally, I wanted my bag to look more masculine, especially because this is a purse, by the way, like it's a literal purse. Another thing about this bag that I really liked was the ability to put hella decorations on it. I got this, what even is this? I forgot what it's called, but I got this off the MoMA store, as well as this Van Gogh Miffy. And on this, I have the keys to my storage unit where I keep all my furniture. If anyone's interested in furniture, like, or if you care about interior design, like, let me know in the comments, because when I move, like, expect a blessing, because I've been loading up on crazy furniture, and I have a vision, and I think it's gonna be great content if I document the entire process. But not to get too sidetracked, back to the Balenciaga bag. Keys to the storage unit, and I have this Chrome Hearts double-sided dagger on it. It also came with this tassel here. I put a silicone Balenciaga little floppy thing, and here we have some trinkets. I'm probably gonna add more trinkets slash keychains to this bag as I take it to more places. I got this from when I went to SF. Shout out Daniel and Steven, y'all are the guys. Fuck. And shout out Nate, bro. I almost forgot Nate, but shout out Nate as well. Like, you guys made my trip to SF like so memorable, and my SF homies, love y'all. Beautiful city, by the way. Besides, anyways. Then we also have this one. This is a Balenci one. It's just an Eiffel Tower. I've been to Paris before, and I'm going to Paris in like 2 months. So I'll probably pick up a more authentic version and replace that. I also have this Rick Owens lighter holder attached to the bag as well. I don't smoke, but if Shorty and them do, then yeah, I got a lighter for you. Was that corny? Probably. Who cares? Next, we have this absolutely stunning sample Prada grained tote bag. Me and this bag go way back. I can't remember the year, but I think it was 2023. And Kiko Kostadinov posted this bag on his story in black. And I hit up my friend Brian, who's really into Kiko, and thus began our bag hunt. So we hunted down this bag for years, or a year. Brian was able to get it in green and black and white, because he was low-key front running like crazy, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, so the white one was never produced. They only produced the black and the green, and I think this one is really sick. Like, you don't see a lot of white leather bags in this size. They went with the minimal Prada logo, like it's just a triangle. That is just peak to me, like that. Like, anytime Prada puts that triangle with no Prada in it, it's just peak. Like, it's hard. It also introduces that extra layer of, if you know, because not every suburban mom is gonna look at this and be able to tell you it's a Prada bag. This was my old work bag before I swapped it to the Balenciaga Rodeo. Like, I wasn't bored of it in the sense, like, you know, like it's getting played out, because, bro, I haven't seen anyone else wear this bag besides me, Brian, Kiko Kostadinov. The fact that it's white is kind of scary, but it's also like a blessing and a curse, because the white leather is so stunning and so breathtaking, but because it's white, it also picks up a lot of dye. So around the time I started wearing these, I was scared because I didn't want the black dye from my pants to rub off on this bag. Absolutely great bag. Shout out Kiko, he has impeccable taste in bags. And shout out Brian, he facilitated this, me getting the sample that never released, that you can't buy. So yeah. Next we have this light Chrome Hearts rhodium plated roller belt. I ordered this for like my 22nd birthday, I think. Yeah, like in 2023. This is like one of my very first Chrome Hearts special orders. I think this was the second one. But yeah, like during that era in 2023, like everyone had a roller belt, the black one. And I just kind of wanted to do something a little bit more elegant. I'm not gonna lie, the rhodium finishing on this belt is insane, and it low-key like shines like crazy. Like, the rhodium finishing makes it like it was white gold chrome, But yeah, this is like one that I felt like it's not seen too often. I know fucking Diddy Bop has this belt for some random ass reason. Yeah, it's the roller belt, 3-piece. They all spin. It's chrome hearts, bro. It's hard. And just a tip, if you're ever buying a chrome belt, size up twice. You're welcome. Okay, homies, we're now in the most casual section of this video. It does not get any more casual than the pickups I'm about to show you. Starting off with the CDG Foamposites. When these first dropped, I wasn't really feeling them, not gonna lie, but someone I knew at the time really wanted them, so I got them for them as a gift. And then when I got them in hand, I was like, wait, these are kind of fire, like low key. But I didn't want to clone too hard because I just got them as a gift, you know? Can't be doing it like that. So I think it was about April when I bought these. I hit up my friend Brody, shout out Brody. He's a huge sneakerhead, just show you how huge he is. He has What the Dunks. Like if you know about sneakers, like What the Dunks are insane. He had these, were the same size. Yeah, I was able to take these off of his hand because they didn't fit him, you know, like he wanted them to. So snagged these off him for about $330 in 2024. So like that is an insane steal because if you go on like StockX and try to find these, like the prices are like probably about $1,000, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know, I don't really keep track. But the swirl design on these, the white Nike swoosh that pokes out right into the toe box so that when you're wearing your baggy pants, you can still see that. Like everything about these is just flawless, to be honest. Like they look so futuristic, but so casual at the same time. And I never thought, like, you could ask me in middle school, like when basketball shoes were popular, like they had the Weatherman foams, the Galaxy foams, all the foams. I was not putting foams on, bro. But here we are in the big 2025, and CDG foams are one of my favorite shoes to wear on a daily basis. If you were around the channel pre-purge, pre-archive of every video, then you know I don't play about these Bottega Quilted loafers. These are from Daniel Lee, and I'm not gonna lie, these are his best creation. And I don't even want to argue this, like I'm just about to talk straight facts for the next however long I talk about these shoes. The way these shoes portray that interchato that the house is known for in such a different way, and that being padded, quilted calf skin is so elegant. And these shoes just scream like peak luxury, peak elegance, peak style. Like you can't just put these on, bro. Like these command attention. And I'm about to glaze them even harder because these shoes are really those shoes. These shoes are him. They're the hems of shoes, bro. They're hard. And I had a white pair, if you were watching pre-purge, and I smoked those. Like I don't even know where they are. Like they're in a corner somewhere because they're cooked. I fried them like rice, and that's how I got the black pair. And like I said earlier, I gravitate towards wearing like darker clothing, or usually like an all black outfit. So it works more than the cream pair does. But I still have the cream pairs, like I said, in the corner somewhere. So in case I ever have to run that back, I'm gonna run it back. No exaggeration. Every time I wear these, heads turn, necks crack. These are obviously my favorite shoes of all time. I'm not gonna lie. They work so well with my current rotation of pants, color palette choices, and I can't lie, doubling up on these, W purchase, and like I would do it over and over and over again. And low-key, I'll even go as far as to say this: if I could only wear one shoe for the rest of my life, these. Now moving on to the boots. These are the Guidi 20s. I don't think they really need an introduction. A few other YouTubers have these. Owen has these. Small Tree has these. And there's one other guy, but I'm forgetting his name. But yeah, these shoes have made it around YouTube, so I don't really feel like there's much that needs to be said. Arguably the best Guidi silhouette. Perfect shape, hiking boot. Like, look at this. Look at the silhouette, guys. Look at that. Like, they're just so incredibly hard. Like I said, there's a lot of YouTubers that have Guidi 20s, so I'm not really gonna speak too much on them because what can I say that hasn't already been said? Owen is still making boots referencing this silhouette because they're hard. And to end off the pickups, I saved the most casual pickup for last. These are Chrome Heart Tims, no introduction needed. They're Tims, everyone knows Tims, the most famous shoe on the internet right now. They're the new Dunks, they're the new Samba, they're the new Jordan 4. They're like the new it shoe. They're the darling of men's fashion right now. Everyone is wearing Tims with baggy jeans. Yeah, Tims are classic. They've been around hip hop since the 90s. Very, very iconic boots. I'm not gonna lie, I'm Chrome brain. Like my brain is like it's fried. So I wanted the Chrome Tims off rip, and I wanted these for like 3 years, bro. And it's like crazy that I was finally able to get a pair. You do get 2 daggers on the back, right? Then you get 8 cross balls, right? You get 4 on each pair, and then every single eyelet has been chromified all the way down with 925 silver. And you get leather laces with silver aglets, right? That's what they're called, aglets. Yep, silver aglets on braided leather laces. Like, that's all. So, not too much to say about these. Black Tims, hella chrome hearts on them. That's meta, I guess. Yeah, these are actually super meta. But yeah, that's the last pickup of the video.